The next question number 26. Arabian Sea records a higher salinity than the Bay of Bengal because Arabian Sea exhibits a high rate of evaporation and low influx of fresh water. Arabian Sea has a shallow water. Arabian Sea has a more enclosed land. Arabian Sea receive more rainfall. Which is the right answer? Option A. Option A is the right answer. Arabian Sea exhibits a high rate of evaporation and low influx of fresh water. The lowest temperature is observed or recorded in which of the following layers of the atmosphere? Lowest temperature: stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and troposphere. In which layer? The right answer is mesosphere. The next question number 28. Which one of the following ocean currents is not a warm current? Pacific Ocean, Falkland, North Equatorial, Canary. The right answer is Falkland. The tides whose height is 20% more than normal tides are called spring tides, neap tides, apogeian and perigean tides, daily and semi-diurnal tides. The right answer is apogeian and perigean tides. The next question number 30. Which of the following statements about tropical cyclones are correct? It originates and develops over warm oceanic surface. Presence of Coriolis force is necessary for it. It occurs in middle latitudinal region. It develops high with calm and descending air condition. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The right answer is option B. 1, 2 and 4 are correct. Which of the following is not an igneous rock? Granite, gneiss, pumice, basalt. The right answer is option B. The next question number 32. Which one of the following rivers is a west flowing? Godavari, Periyar, Tungabhadra and Kaveri. The right answer is option B. Periyar. Question number 33. Consider the following statements regarding insolation. It is the solar radiation that reaches the Earth's surface. It is measured by the amount of solar energy received per square centimeter per minute. It is the amount of solar energy absorbed by the stratosphere. How many statements are correct? Following statements. The right answer is option B. 1 and 2 only correct. Option 1 and 2 are correct. Option 3 is incorrect. Consider the following statements with regard to atmospheric humidity. Absolute humidity is the amount of water vapor per unit volume. Hygrometer is used to measure relative humidity. Dew point is the temperature at which the relative humidity is 75%. Which of the above statements are correct? The right answer is option A. 1 and 2 only correct. The next question number 35. Which one of the following is the major characteristic of deciduous forest? Option A. They do not lose their leaves. They shed their leaves annually. They synthesize their own food. They depend on other factors for their food. The correct answer is option B. They shed their leaves annually. The next question number 36. In which one of the following states is Loktak Lake situated? Sikkim, Himachal Pradesh, Manipur and Meghalaya. The right answer is Manipur. The next question number 37. Which of the following statements with regard to the Mediterranean agriculture are correct? The Mediterranean agriculture is highly specialized commercial agriculture. It is an intensive substance agriculture dominated by wet paddy cultivation. It is primitive subsistence agriculture. Viticulture is specialty of the Mediterranean region. So the right answer is option C. 1 and 4 only are correct. The next question number 38. Which of the following statements with regard to the winter solstice is correct? The South Pole experiences 24 hours of darkness. It occurs on June 21. The North Pole experiences 24 hours of darkness. The sun is at aphelion. The right answer is option C. The North Pole experiences 24 hours of darkness. The next question number 39. Tropical evergreen rainforest biome provides optimum environmental conditions for the growth of plants and animals. Which one among the following statements regarding this is not correct? It has heavy rainfall and high temperature throughout the year. This biome is also called mega thermal biome. The green rainforest biome extends between 10 degrees to 10 degrees north and 10 degrees south latitudes. The maximum development of this biome has taken place in central and southern California and northwestern coastal islands of Africa. The right answer is option D. The next question number 40. Tsunami waves are the undersea occurrence of earthquake exceeding 7.5 on Richter scale. Which one of the following statements regarding this is not correct? It often generates strong waves. The Pacific coast are most vulnerable to tsunami waves. Tsunami waves are also called high energy tidal waves or seismic sea waves. Tsunami is a Latin word. Here they are asking the incorrect answer. So option D is the right answer. Tsunami is a Japanese word. Which of the following statements with regards to cloudburst are correct? Defined as a sudden, localized, very heavy downpour with cloud, thunder and lightning. It mostly occur in the hilly areas, results into very high intensity of rainfall, that is 750 millimeter to 300 millimeter in a couple of hours. It occurs only during daytime. How many statements, which of the statements are correct? The right answer is option A. 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Question number 42. Which one of the following with regards to aridisol, one of the soil order, is not correct? It is a aridisol. Lack of water for plants during most part of the year, high organic matter, large accumulation of carbonates at depth, absence of deep wide cracks. The right answer is option B, high organic matter. The next question number 43. Which one of the following statements with regards to jet streams and upper level tropospheric waves is not correct? It is a narrow band of a high velocity wind. It follows the wave path near the tropopause at elevation of 8 km to 15 km. Jet streams are typically continuous over long distances. In summer, the polar front jet achieves its maximum force. The right answer is option D. In summer, the polar front jet achieves its maximum force. It is a incorrect answer. Question number 44. The Gulf Stream is a poleward flowing current in the Atlantic Ocean. Which one of the following statements with regard to this is not correct? Here also asking the incorrect statement. It is similar to Kuroshio current in the North Pacific Ocean. It transports warm tropical water towards polar region. This current is a major factor in weather along the east coast of the USA. The warm water of the Gulf Stream sustains the coral reefs of West Pacific. Which of the statement is incorrect statement? The answer is option D is the not correct answer. The warm water of a Gulf Stream sustains the coral reefs of West Pacific. The next question number 45. Which one of the following about sugar industry of peninsular India is not correct? High yield per hectare of sugarcane, higher sucrose content, long crushing season. Most of the mills in the peninsula are located mainly along the east coast. The right answer, which is an incorrect option, is option D. Most of the mills in the peninsula are located mainly along the east coast. The next question number 46. Which one of the following ports is located on Estuary? Kandla, Marmago, Kolkata Haldia and Tuticorin. The right answer is option C, Kolkata Haldia. The next question number 47. The fact that the planets move around the sun not in a circular but ellipse was first demonstrated by Galileo, Martin Luther, Johannes Kepler, Copernicus. The right answer is option C, Kepler. The next question, question number 48. In the region of eastern shore of Adriatic Sea, a cold and dry wind blowing down from the mountain is known as Mistal, Bora, Bice, Blizzard. The right answer is option B, Bora. Nishi tribe is found mainly in Andaman and Nicobar, Arunachal Pradesh, Nilgiri, Kerala, Kashmir Valley. The right answer is option B, Arunachal Pradesh. The next question, question number 50. In the field of tourism, which one of the following Indian states is described as one state, many olds? One state, many olds. Assam, West Bengal, Karnataka and Rajasthan. The right answer is West Bengal.